Good evening. Hello and welcome to what is going to be a wonderful session of Final Fantasy 16. I had to take 2 days off because medication, everything, and mentality wasn't there, but this game was freaking amazing, and even though I'm also late today, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get my usual 4 hours in. I so much wanted to continue because we're at a very exciting spot. So without further talking, let's jump right in. So basically what I thought was going to happen is that after the 5-year time skip, we would focus on kind of getting revenge on Kupka so he wouldn't try to constantly attack us. But actually, thanks to the military situation, we have a very good chance to destroy the Fire Mother Crystal, and that's why we're on this island between Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom now, on another secret op with our good friend Jill and possible love interest. Anyways, I'll stop yapping now and let's move on. I always like the reflection of the glow from the crystal is so strong. I thought it would walk into something dangerous because it's just so red. Can I just say what a banger of a track this is? Okay, there are already pretty strong ether currents coming up. Do I even remember how to play this? Oh god.
The ether flood must have spread. It was never as bad as this. And the only way past them.
Also, I gotta remember we have that dodge thingy where if I do a successful dodge, we get a few limit break attacks in. Still unsure if I really want to keep this, because if like there's enemies that fire multiple long-range attacks at you cannot really counterattack, because the immediate counterattacks you get with the usual dodge are...
Was that an earthquake?
They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
like the quick counters you get for the regular dodge are deactivated for the limit break dodge. I want to try something because it looked like if you stack... I deserve that. But if you stack a lot of these, you actually get a huge damage on the guard break.
The old arboretum is destructed. We'll enter the caves from there.
I was going extra slow on the damage there to get the full heal from my limit break because I thought it would cancel when he dies, but it didn't. I guess that's something to know. Of course, there's gonna be healing here as well, but I didn't know that. Breath of Wind Aerial Blast. Aerial Blast cooldown. Aerial Blast was the super long one I'd wagered from the 11 seconds. Yep. It's gonna be another marble.
Look at this place. What a mess.
Wait.
It's turned.
Nothing a shelter for his area can't handle. Just like old times. Be sure to keep clear of his wall.
Believe me, I need to. That's foul.
Don't breathe it in.
Careful, careful, careful. It's gonna be this again. Oh shoot, I forgot about that. Yeah, it's gonna be that again. Acid Rain. And there's the rage. Don't stab into the goo.
I still can't believe they can jump. Don't these things have roots?
I cannot see, I cannot see. No! Oh my god, I cannot cancel it. Whew. That was certainly exciting.
Press on.
Yes.
Mount Dresdenus. It's quite amazing having the limit reg as sort of a backup heal for situations like these.
It's like a furnace in here.
We're inside the volcano. You get used to the heat, though I don't remember it being quite this hot.
And of course, there's gonna be healing afterwards, but
Was that one cause for concern?
It was. And they're getting bigger. Something's wrong.
you never know. It's kind of also a good preparation for doing the challenge mode at a later point. Or rather, the arcade mode, I think they called it. That's the way ahead, so let's check the side for now, because I could walk up here. Okay, that just looks like a different path to maybe ambush them. But yeah, a little bit off stream I dabbled into the arcade mode, and in the arcade mode, you actually only have a full amount of potions and your limit reg. You're not gonna get any other items, as you do when you do these stages normally. So because of that, I kind of want to practice only getting along with healing with the limit break and actually focusing on my dodging and everything. Just remembered I'm not... I think that missed. I just remembered I'm not entirely safe in the kill animation. Well, it's not really a kill animation, but I'm not entirely... Wait, is the way down a different path actually? But like, yeah, you don't have iframes when you do the stab animation with an enemy on the ground. That's why you can also dodge out of it, I think. Oh, so you can just skip this guy. Obviously, we're not gonna do that. Thank you though, Toggle. I'd like to pet you, even though I probably can't right now. Okay, calm down, watch. Like I thought he would do the... this one. I guess he's trying to fake out you by drawing you in by keeping shooting so many fireballs, and then when you actually close,
Is there no other way across?
he's actually doing that fan-shaped breath. Uh-huh.
not.
Oh no, there's bombs. I already see them.
They don't look too tough.
Perhaps not alone, but in numbers like these.
That was quite close.
We aren't going this way.
Let's look for another path.
It's a little bit dark for me to actually see anything.
Drake's breath.
We're nearly at the oratory.
What the hell is that?
I have absolutely no idea.
Well, whatever
Ouch.
it is, I don't think it's friendly.
Ouch! I'm trying to learn here. I couldn't dodge this? Get out. Okay. Definitely one of the more weirder, aggressive enemy types. Ooh. 16 points? How bad actually is the gear that I'm running around with? Yikers. That is quite a good sized battle arena, I'd say. Oh, you again.
One of the demons. But they never leave the lava.
If I didn't know better, I think this volcano was about to erupt.
Okay, I failed.
They're peaceful creatures.
Then this one must be the exception.
I failed marvelously at fighting these last time because exactly this.
Nothing good, I'll wager.
Oh god. Okay, deserve that. Damn! That almost felt like cheating already. That's something I gotta keep in mind. Ramu's power is insane.
You hurt.
Just hot. Thank you.
Quite a commotion our friend made. Let's hope the guards didn't hear it.
The gate to the inner chambers is just up there. Then we make for the sanctuary. I need to finish this. Before the heat finishes me.
Hear, hear.
We'll enter the Comric by the Handmaiden's living quarters. It was always a hive of activity.
Sounds like we'll have a hard time staying out of sight.
We won't have to. There's someone there I should very much like to see.
But I guess that is also only a strat that works on very large enemies, because then you're gonna have way more lock-on points.
Lady Marley, it's me. By the mother. Jill, it can't be. It is, my lady.
We cannot talk here. Come with me. I'm so glad you're safe.
And I you.
Why ever would you risk coming back? Are you a fool, girl? Or have you grown tired of your freedom already?
Forgive me, my lady. But I had to come back. There are things I left undone. Tell me, where is the Patriarch?
At this hour, he'll be in the Comric, giving thanks.
You mean... Oh, that fiend! Clive, we have to get to the Sanctuary. Now. Lady Marley, you must flee this place, gather your things, and go.
Now listen here, Jill.
We have company.
This way. Follow this passage. It leads straight to the Comric. Go on, stop dawdling.
Thank you. You were always so kind to me. My light in the darkness. Take care, my lady, please. You deserve better than this. A long and happy life, promise me.
I'll live if you promise to do the same.
Come on, Clive. We're nearly at the Comric.
All right.
Epic music. That's people. Enemies? Probably. The guy doesn't look too friendly.
Here's our welcoming party.
I've had enough of their hospitality.
It looks like my stream elements commands are still not working, but that's not important right now. Hidden chest? Okay, no. Ah, there it is. So, if I remember correctly, they actually hate the crystals and everything about them. Barris especially.
How many of them are there?
Okay.
Too many.
Too slow.
Whoa! Way too... crazy. Oh, I knew it was gonna be double swing. Nah, not this again. And then one attack he did even seem like a triple swing. I probably just dodged that final swing because of the super long animation for the limit break dodge. I don't know why it's so hard for me to get their timing down. Shouldn't really be that hard, to be honest. Yep. Kind of go through there. Neither through here.
Clive, there's something I need you to know. I saw the Patriarch do things no one should have to see. And so I swore that he would die by my hand.
I understand. I faced my demons, and you must face yours.
I wonder if we're even gonna see Ultima or anything about Joshua again. Probably not, because he's just sealed in Joshua right now. But who knows if maybe not that other dimension is gonna throw something at us again. Okay, another big guy. That looks like a warm welcome.
We're nearly there. Just one last push.
Oh, come on!
Too slow.
Okay, you're getting some more healing in. Even though obviously this was going to be potions. The Grace of the Inferno, Will-O-Wisp. Will of the Wisps, it's called 5 seconds. I mean, if I would grab that ability, I could also be a little bit more aggressive, or like wouldn't have to worry too much about losing health. But actually, I think we're doing pretty good with battles, so kind of want to stick to my moveset that I have now. Then again, these are also not just protective, they also deal damage. But nah. You know, getting my ass handed to me, I deserve it. Okay, Mr. Patriarch.
Shiva's dominant. Come to beg forgiveness for your failure.
For years, I followed your orders. Fought your wars. All to protect the children you took. Just as you took me. And what did you do in return? You put them in chains and you slit their throats!
Fiend.
Their souls were sullied with a stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption. A penance paid, just as the Holy Mother wills it! Repent, abomination! For a monster like you to set foot in the Holy Cymric is in itself a crime deserving of death!
You're right. I am a monster. And my soul is stained black. Though not by ether. But by the evil of men like you, who made me close my heart and drown in darkness when I should have raged against it. This is my penance. I will be your monster no more. Nor will I suffer you to create another.
Does the beast bare its teeth at its master? Come then, dominant. Rage, be as you have ever been. A monster!
And what are you, Imran? I was forced to kill. You do it by choice. But never again. I bowed to you once. Now it is you who shall bow to me!
Kill them.
Now!
Right! Can't I do it? Please, just once.
Well, that's something.
Won't be able to hold that lava back forever. Better make this quick.
Okay. Take this calmly. We're not invincible. I actually burned myself on the edge of the arena, I think. God, he's so tanky. Okay, observe.
Dummies. All right. I won't take long. Nice try.
Whoa! No! That hit me in the air? Come on. 11th hour? Okay. Oh, come on. I couldn't dodge that in the air. Oh, that was something. Two liquid flames. That guy was hard, really.
Jill!
I'm going to finish this, Clive. Here. Use this.
one step closer to freedom.
The crystal. What did you do to it?
Oh, we destroyed it.
What? But... Monster! Monster! Do you have any idea what you have done?
I do, Father. I have killed the monster and become an outlaw. May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
It's over.
It is.
And Shiva exacted her price.
She did.
Again, the burden fell to you.
And I bore it willingly. This was a sin for which I had to atone. Now I can continue at your side with my head held high. Clive, look.
It's just like the one at Phoenix Gate. Damn it. We need to leave.
Agreed.
I kept my promise, and now you keep yours.
This way, Your Grace.
You're bleeding. I have a tonic which will...
I thank you for your kindness, truly. But I assure you, I will survive. Please, save your medicines for those who need them most.
Oh, well, if you're sure.
For a moment there, I felt my brother's presence.
You did.
I fear he is in Ultima's thoughts again. But why now, after 5 years of silence? I cannot keep him sealed away much longer.
Your Grace.
No, do not dirty your hands. Look at them all. like a river flowing to the sea.
Or moths to a flame, perhaps. The crystalline dominion their light in the darkness. More and more lose their homes to the blight and set out in search of sanctuary, while others lose their fortunes to the Dhalmekian levies and leave to find new livelihoods. What is it that you seek in the Dominion, Your Grace?
Oh, Dion Lesage.
You mean the Crown Prince of Sanbreque?
He has many titles. Dion the Bold, Prince of Dragoons, Odin's Nemesis, or simply Bahamut. I met him once, when we were children. He was a chivalrous soul even then, and has served his empire indefatigably ever since.
And you are confident that he will listen to what you have to say?
Our world lurches ever closer to the abyss, and a hidden hand ushers us onward. Ultima's influence extends to every nation, Sanbreque included. If His Highness is the man I believe him to be, and I pray that he is, this truth will not have escaped his notice. As the mother crystals fall, the eternal flame wavers, and the azure sky begins to bruise. How lucky we were to be blessed by the crystals, and yet how spoiled. Like canaries in a gilded cage, growing fat on seed. But now, the bars are closing in, and we must take flight. Painful though it be to leave our home behind, it is what we must do to be free. Which is it that men cannot live without? A blessing that leads to damnation, or a freedom that leads to deprivation? I do not yet know the answer to that question. Do you, Clive?
Your Grace, let us find a place to rest a while. We can return by the Dhalmekian trail once you have recovered your strength. I realize your duty is pressing, but if your health should fail...
I know. Thank you, Yote.
Army's attempt to breach the Empire's defenses and gain the Isles of Ark has failed yet again.
Only because your fleet has proved as impotent as a eunuch on laying night. Would you rather we simply fell back to the capital?
Enough, both of you. All here agree that the Empire cannot be allowed to maintain its illegitimate claim on the Dominion. However, our casualties mount with each passing day.
There is a literal sea twixt you and your prize. The armies of Sanbreque need but sit back and watch as you harmlessly lap against their walls. They are dug in like ticks and seek to draw out this siege, knowing the capital's stores are nigh bottomless. And what of our wise rulers? Goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap. Republican soldiers starve while waiting for orders from Randalar.
If you would but take the field, their bellies would be full by nightfall.
If I take the field, so too will Bahamut, and our duel will shake the island to its foundations. Instead of liberating the Dominion, you would doom it to destruction. Unless that is what you desire.
If our learned advisor has a solution to propose, we should be glad to consider it.
Is that the Emperor's?
What is the meaning of this, Lord Kupka?
What it means is that I am disinclined to advise you any longer. The looks on their faces when you walked through those doors. A perfect picture of stupefaction. They could not believe their eyes. Though I confess, I had my own doubts whether or not you would accept my invitation. Such shocking news. Sid isn't a son of a whore. He's the son of an empress. Your own dear Clive.
Absurd. Who fed you these lies? I have never spent a moment among criminals, save at the gallows. I came here with my son, not to entertain your baseless accusations, but to put an end to the senseless hostilities between our nations.
Very well. You need only agree to the terms I set out. Sid took the life of someone dear to me, a woman by the name of Benedicta. I swore to take his in turn. This would not be disagreeable to you, I take it. You would finally be rid of the stain on your noble name. In return, I will leave Sanbreque in your capable hands. Your Imperial Majesty.
And all for the love of a common whore. Dominant or no, one cannot hide one's breeding. And beasts will ever belong with beasts. There are greater things in store for you, my darling Olivier. Soon enough, you shall be the crown prince of Sanbreque. And when your father goes to meet Great Griga, you shall be emperor of all you survey. The old order shall come tumbling down, and you will rebuild the world in your glorious image. Soon.
She's been in there for hours. Something must be wrong.
after the storm. What the ever-flying frig is that witch of a woman? Excuse me. But freaking 10 times yikes. Okay, we have no new letters.
Is it true what I'm hearing, Sid? You cracked another crystal?
We did. We're doing good.
If you need out, just ask Nan. She's got a load of new stock in.
That sounds interesting.
Is it business or pleasure?
About Drake's breath. Want a pat on the back, do you? Well, I suppose you deserve one. Just don't let it go to your head.
From what I hear,
You'd have been lost without Jill, to say nothing of yours truly. If it wasn't for me keeping you fat and kitted out, you'd neither of you have stood your chance. But fair is fair. You took the chance I gave you and brought the whole bloody mountain down, but their iron blood couldn't believe their eyes.
the poor buggers.
Just to have someone else to worship. Of course, there's plenty of other folks in these fair isles who still reckon those rocks as worth more than their weight in diamonds. So keep doing what you're doing and show them how wrong they are. It's coin they want to put in their faith in, and as long as you keep cuffing it up, my faith will stay with you.
Go on then.
Platinum sword. That's actually better than our current weapon. The platinum belt is also better. Our wristlets are actually quite insane still. Anything new here? Limit break generation by 3%, limit break generation by 6% when taking damage. If I'm gonna find another thing that increases limit break generation by dishing out damage, then I'm gonna have to totally buy that thing.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Then again, I could have also used my Lionheart tunic. Since we have so much dough, I shouldn't really be shy of spending some as well.
You got out else? Is that all?
Let's see what Blackthorn has for us.
Must have been hot.
Fighting the belly of that crag might work for you as a smith when you hang up the old sword. But I'm betting that won't be for a while.
I know how hard it can be.
Trying to fill another man's boots, but I reckon you've grown it to sit nicely. He'd be proud.
So, will it be?
Okay, could also just make the +1 version. Immediately. Same for the belt. And it just needs liquid flame actually, so why not just use it for that, I guess.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Okay, we can also make these +2. Fantastic.
But it'll do. Should last you a good while.
Who knows if we're gonna do hunt quests, maybe we could actually make that Drake Slayer thing. But still, that's still gonna be +18. And +10 here. There were some tough enemies in that damn mountain. Still no idea what this is. The only thing I want to change though is, let me see how that sword looks. Platinum sword. I guess let's keep it. I just wasn't too big of a fan of the Levin bolt, to be honest. Right, accept this quest, and then we can also check at the land reports and the other stuff. There was that one battle where the Berserker ring actually bit me in the arse by immediately ending the dodge frame on getting hit, which gave me a little bit of an irk. But apart from that, I quite like it, to be honest.
Oh, bother. Whatever am I to do now, Clive?
About what?
I've 2 dresses that need stitching, but I haven't got a scrap of linen. Those girls' rags are so threadbare. It's a wonder they don't fall to pieces. And we most certainly cannot have that. A certain amount of decorum must be maintained, even here at the hideaway. You wouldn't want the poor things going without decent clothes now, would you?
Absolutely not.
Of course not. What can I do to help?
Oh, aren't you a dear? You see, I've paid for 2 bolts of cloth from the drapers in Northreach, blue and red. But they don't deliver, not to places that aren't on the map anyway, so I'll need someone to take this receipt and collect them.
And you'd have this someone be me.
I would. And don't let them fob you off with anything less than what I paid for. 1 bolt of blue and 1 of red. I expect them both.
A simple fetch. Fetch quest.
They said they'd give us new clothes. But we've no coin.
Should I maybe check with the infirmary first to...
Delamere mentioned the Kupka's guard haven't been seen there of late.
The calm before the storm, perhaps.
You'll be pleased to know we ain't heard a peep out of the Iron Blood since you cracked their crystal. Hopefully revenge is the last thing on their minds right now.
To see if Jill is actually gonna come along with us.
Clive! Here you go. Think you can help?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Okay, we can pick one thing up. A rose is a rose, and an empty shard. Cleric's medallion, direwolf, Jess, and that we cannot even check.
Here you are.
It used to be I who would... I would step into a tavern only to find myself overwhelmed with requests to sing of Dion the Bold or the Curl and the Serving Girl. But now, all anyone wants to hear of is Sid the Outlaw. You have made me very rich, man, my friend. Merry Mummer.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Ask about Huns. Did you know that every forward step you take, every crystal cracked, every friend made, every enemy felled, the curse breakers are expanding their operations too. Which means more bearers being freed and more slaves being punished. But it also means more billets for the board. We have Secret, which seems to be a Minotaur, and Severian, one of these ancient guardians. North of Sorrow-Rise, Rosaria, and Green Chiefs in Rosaria. While Minotaurs have long dwelled in the mountainous regions of Rosaria, it is only recently that they have come down from the highlands to hunt in the swamps surrounding Martha's Rest. Among their number is one whose sheer size suggests it to be a chieftain who appears to be spearheading to push the push south. He must be stopped lest the beastmen develop designs on the rest proper. A particularly belligerent breed of echoes they're called, has recently awakened amid the fallen ruins near Martha's Rest. It is known to activate on the approach of any human, armed or unarmed, and sets about them with a burning jet that has already reduced much of the surrounding marsh into ash. This is one echo that the curse breakers would fain C5 are silenced. Okay, still both B ranks.
Our man in Dalimore mentioned that Kupka's guard hadn't been seen.
Oh, there's also another new quest just popped up now.
Before the storm, perhaps.
Here for another of my lectures.
Is
What
there
is it that you
anything
wish to learn?
interesting
Study
to
it
see
well,
about this
Clive.
state? Okay, so they simply retreated. And they've basically wasted resources on attacking the Crystalline Dominion, which have gone unsuccessful because they go by the sea route for whatever reason. I don't know, I'm no war expert. This is going to be interesting. The Kingdom of Willow, no idea how we're ever going to reach that. But then again, we also reached Drake's Head already. So there's 3 more crystals left. Drake's Fang, Tail, and Spine. And I'm gonna be guessing, since Kupka is hell-bent on taking us out now, the Fang is probably gonna be next.
I've done what I can, but the rest is up to you. You need to start taking better care of yourself.
Understood. And thank you.
The curse has spread. Make sure she rests.
If it hurts, you can tell me, you know. I'll understand.
I can bear it.
But you shouldn't have to. Not anymore.
This isn't just your struggle, Clive. It's ours. And when we see how hard you fight, it inspires us to do the same. Or would you rather we left you to save the world all on your own?
No. That's not... Ignore me.
Clive, where are you?
In here.
What's wrong?
Rosaria's under attack.
What?
This isn't the Dalmekian army we're talking about. It's the men of the Rock from Drake's Fang, Hugo Kupka's private guard. There he is in hell in Rosalith, trying to batter down the castle gates.
Looking for me.
Seems that way. Reckon old Hugo has finally worked out who Sid really is.
Then this is just another trap.
Ah, it's a trap, all right. The daddy of all fucking traps.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
Look. I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge against Sid. But as long as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace. He has dragged the rest of Storm into this pointless war just to find me. Besides which, I'm not about to stand and watch while my home gets ground into the dirt. Hugo Kupka must die.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more. So let's go and kill the bastard.
I'm coming too. After all, we're in this together.
All right. I should probably speak to Otto before leaving. We need to know what we're getting ourselves into.
That poor bugger is probably gonna die without ever finding out who did this to Benedicta. Unless that stupid mother of ours had something to do with that.
First he wrecked our home, now he's wrecking yours. But he's not going to get away with it this time.
Back to Rosalith then. Whatever has become of her.
So the time of reckoning is nigh. But we still have some side quests to do before that. Nigel.
Sid, I know that when we came to the hideaway, we chose to let go of our past in order that we might focus on our future.
We did?
Nonetheless, I was wondering if... Well, I know you are from Rosaria, and I'm in need of someone with intimate knowledge of those lands. Apparently, the duchy is home to all manner of curative herbs found nowhere else in the realm. Among them is a flower called a morganbeard that increases the potency of lesser medicines.
I can't say that I've had much practice healing. My youth was spent in the Bailey.
A shame. You see, the hideaway relies heavily upon medicines procured from afar. And when those shipments are late, well, it's our sick who suffer. If we could find this flower and learn to grow it here, we might save many lives. However, as you are well aware, Imperial occupation has rendered the roads unsafe for those like me, untrained in the military arts. Now, I'm not asking the busiest man in the hideaway to drop everything and make the journey for me, but if you happen to be in the duchy on other business...
Well, since we're going back there to hunt and everything else, tell me about them.
Tell me of these morganbeards then.
But of course, if my old tomes are to be believed, the flowers are bright yellow and as large as goblins' eyes. Oh, and they grow in the marshes of Sorrowwise. If I am to propagate them here in the backyard, I will require several samples, preferably of blooms which have already gone to seed. And before I forget, I do seem to recall learning in the course of my research that their odor has the tendency to attract unsavory creatures. Nothing you cannot handle, though, I'm sure.
Did I read this? Probably. I just want to focus on gameplay for now. Okay, let's see if I remember how to actually fast travel with the map.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
Look at this.
Let's hope the Draper has Hortense's cloth.
Might I interest you in some swansdown? Perhaps some seersucker? Or herringbone?
Just some linen. 2 bolts. Already paid for in full.
Apologies, my lord, but your items aren't here. They were due to arrive on a caravan from Bucklad, but there's been little traffic on the road these past few days. My mother thinks it might be bandits, but she always thinks it's bandits.
It usually is. So I assume the caravan will be coming from the south.
Yes, hopefully carrying all manner of spice and sundries. Wait, you aren't thinking of...
Going to find it. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Oh. Well then, be safe.
Thanks a lot. I'm actually on my own. Just... Oh no, Jill is with us. And absolutely, let's not forget about the best boy ever, Torgal. Without whom I wouldn't even be alive. It's so sad that all the dominants we have or are like connected to us, Joshua, Sid, Jill, they're all extremely suffering by the curse already, and every other dominant we've seen in the story so far, Kupka, Benedicta, the prince, well, not really prince, but a Bahamut guy, they seem to prime and go into their icon form without any trouble or after effects.
A menace!
She meant nothing by it, I swear.
Who's gonna buy my wares now? State your animals left them in.
But they hardly damage us all.
Is there something wrong?
If you're a bandit come to steal my stuff, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. And all thanks to this fool.
But it was you who stepped into my path.
Only after that featherbrain trampled me. I demand recompense, be it in coin or the items you carry. Refuse, and I shall report you to the garrison and see you hanged.
These goods are expected in Northreach. I mean, they're not mine to give away.
You wouldn't happen to be on your way from Bucklad, would you?
I am, but did someone from the market send you? Please, you have to help me. I can pay whatever you ask.
So the fool has protection. And coin, too. Sorry, friend, but we'll be the ones taking it. Oi! Killer! It's time to collect!
Oh, so that's how it works.
Call me that. And we'd have already collected if you hadn't insisted we'd put on this little act.
Bandits!
As I told one of your customers, it usually is. Let's get this over with.
I'll deal with the bird lover. You take the handsome one, killer.
Stop calling me that!
Freak. Oh, come on. I tried to dodge the second swing.
all right. You made your point. Killer my ass.
Did he hurt you?
No, thankfully. He seemed intent on letting the bandit do his dirty work for him, and he would have succeeded had the Great Lender not sent you. My shipment is safe, and my livelihood with it. You must allow me to reward you.
We can speak of that once you're safe in Northreach. I'll accompany you there.
So, you and my mother were right. It is always bandits.
And were it not for the kindness of our free sword here, you'd be buying your order back from them at twice the price. Now, if you don't mind, I have a pressing appointment at the Vale before my return to Boklad. Farewell.
Oh, I almost forgot. I suppose you'll be wanting your linen. You'll be happy to know both bolts arrived safely along with the rest of the delivery. I've also added a few extra lengths of our finest fabrics to the bundle. Free of charge.
Are you sure?
My mother would insist. It's the least we can do for the man who saved our shipment.
That's that done then. Now it's back to Hortense with her cloth.
Thank you very much. I guess let's wait on that until... No, better idea. Let's deliver these, then check the hunting requests again for which areas I have to keep in mind.
Clive, sorry again for sending you all that way. But you did get my order, didn't you?
Don't worry. I have it. I believe this will more than satisfy your needs.
Let's see here. One bolt of red, one bolt of blue. What's this? I don't recall ordering any silk or velvet, or... Is this gold work? Krieger's ghost. If that devilit of a draper expects me to pay for these...
You needn't worry on that score, Hortense. They were a gift. For services rendered. I can always return them if you like.
Oh, no. Oh, there's no need to be hasty now, Clive. I'm sure I can put all three to good use. Speaking of which one's most to your liking?
I don't know.
Lush red velvet, black embroidered linen, white continental silk. I'd go with red.
This one, I suppose.
I've a mind to give a piece to Jill. Did you know she's quite the little seamstress?
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons at the castle.
Her lessons? Oh, that's right. The two of you were raised together in Rosalith, weren't you?
Not quite together, but... When my father put down the uprising in the Northern Territories, Jill was taken as a ward to ensure that her father, the Silvermane, would keep the peace.
She's an honest-to-goodness princess then, isn't she? I could tell, you know. Some people just have that air about them. Not many round here, mind. I'd offered to sew her something that might better suit her station. But she'd most likely turn me down, as she always does. Tell me not to waste the fabric when it's better used on the children.
Don't take it the wrong way. She certainly seems to be attached to the last outfit you made her.
Oh, sometimes I think she never takes it off.
Or perhaps she'll make something for herself with your gift. Either way, I'm sure she won't turn it down.
We'll see, I suppose.
As per usual, and video game logic law, since we're video game logic characters, we never ever wear anything else than our regular clothing.
Lady Hortense said she'd give us our dresses soon. Said they'd be made of linen.
Not sackcloth. I've never had a dress.
Okay, so the quest is going to be
Ready for Rosalith at a moment's notice.
Don't worry.
The quest is gonna be shown on the map, so I need only remember the hunts. Green Sheaves, north of Sunrise. I'm not gonna be able to remember that, but let me try. North of Sunrise, Green Sheaves. North of Shara. There's Quest. There's Sorrowwise. And there's Green Sheaves. Okay, so they actually are quite close together. One last check to make sure, because I'm extremely stupid about remembering stuff. Okay, this is just somewhere Green Sheaves, north of Sorrowwise. North, so probably here, and just search Green Sheaves, I guess. So let's set out from here.
Stay sharp. We don't know when those bastards will be back.
And there's something new in your shop.
How do?
Demon Tamer's Arm Guards. But I own these already. Some new scrolls. I mean, these aren't that expensive, so I could buy these, but I kinda... It's just for... the memories, I guess. And what a better point to buy them than when we're swimming in cash after probably having beat the game. And then I guess it would be a nice point to just reminisce in the old music. Unless there's really a track that I loved so much that I would constantly want to hear it. To hear it in the hideout, but then again it's just showing the name, so I don't really know what any track is called, like. Okay, should I go by foot or maybe... Wait, one of these was supposedly close by to an ancient relic, so maybe somewhere around there. So, since it was an echo. Feels so weird to say echo in this game by having played Echoes of Wisdom before this. Wait, that's another one of these. But I cannot even touch it. Okay, there's just the Minotaurs. Or maybe the Minotaur was here? But then again, this isn't exactly... The Hand of Hyperion. This isn't exactly Green Sheaves anymore. It's just... Search with Ambrosia. Over here there's just that dragon.
Someone's brave.
Oh,
Straight home now.
maybe that's our target? Hey, don't expect him to do all the things.
So close to the end. Time to take the bull by the horns.
It's gonna be like the same Minotaurs. He's gonna be better. Different. Whoa! That was a weird hit. Again, this. Okay. Had a face tank that. Get out of there, you cannot do the sensor you can usually do. Shouldn't have dodged away like this. Whoa! Okay, not the best. Not my best fight, but we made it.
Well, no one's asleep easy without him at their gate.
This was another perfect example of why removing the Berserker ring might be a better idea. I mean, it really helped me to get the timing, to learn the timing of the LB attacks, but as you can see with the big swing perfectly there, usually when enemies did big swing, or just about when they do these crazy attacks where you can like dodge multiple times, I don't know if it's really not possible with the Berserk ring, but I kinda can't really try to experiment with that right now, so I kinda just want to go back to my old stuff. Because when I first encountered my first enemy who did a big swing, which was that freaking big goblin in the marshlands, he also had the ability Big Swing, but then I figured out you could actually, on every single swing, you could do a dodge and an instar counter fire that would be as strong as a fully charged fire. And while it's nice to have the additional damage of the LB strikes, it just doesn't really seem that much worth it to lose out on all these counter fires I could have done in that timing, with the addition of the dodge timing being so scuffed because of the animation and everything.
Stay sharp. We don't know when those bastards will be back.
What are you after?
Now let's buy 2 of these.
There you go. Fairly well.
And the second one was North of Sunrise.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other.
So that's gonna be the Echo. I was just about to say Guardian thingy again.
I said.
So maybe that's another reason. No. I don't know. It kind of seemed like they intentionally made me the new Cid to also throw Kupka a little bit off track, but I don't know how or why that would work. But then again, it probably wouldn't be that much of a smart idea to just announce that Clive Rosfield, the Lord of Rosaria, is now the biggest outlaw ever. I mean, and there's also the point of legacy and everything. Since Cid actually pushed everything away, so it should be his name that earns all.
What the hell is this thing doing out in the road?
I did the first dodge and expected the time to absolutely slow down like it did before from wearing the Berserk earrings so long. I totally forgot to immediately counterattack or expect the second shot to come out so quickly now. Okay. Okay, expect him to go into overdrive. Just watch for now. Yep, shouldn't have done that charge shot. Oh, not this again. Okay. The Electrum, cool. I don't know if it was for the belt or the other thing, but I hope it is for the belt. Because we got good wristlets last time.
From the ruins it came, and to ruin it returns.
I just want to say though, this already felt 1,000 times better. I don't know, the battle just feels way more alive that way because you don't have that much downtime from the long dodge animation. I don't know, I kind of really wish there was a way to actually cancel that extremely long dodge slowdown from the limit break dodge. Don't get me wrong, it's an amazing item and everything, but maybe they actually made the drawbacks in mind to actually not make it overpowered. Because if it would just be the same regular dodge without having any drawbacks, probably it would be a no-brainer to actually use it all the time.
Those of us who are still here.
Thank you for sticking with us.
What are you after?
Okay, just gotta get used to
Much obliged.
actually paying much stronger attention to my dodging now because time is not gonna be slowed down for what was like 3 seconds or so.
The marshes near the Abbey are certainly damp. Let's see if they're damp enough for Morgan beards.
Goblin gardeners? Ah, there's another one of these big guys. I can probably show here what I mean when he does the big swing. Frick, I was stuck in the animation. There we go, big swing. And that's what I meant. So much more satisfying. Whew.
Right, Yellow. These are our Morgan beards, all right. Well, I've gone to this much trouble. Might as well gather as many... There's something familiar about this scent. It reminds me of home.
Okay, I didn't... thought the speech bubble would get cancelled like that.
Hopefully this will be enough. I've had my fill of goblins.
It is rare that we see you so often in the backyard, Cid. What brings you to the gardens?
Your precious requested Morgan beard.
Yes, wonderful. These are almost identical to the plates in my tome. Did you have any trouble locating them?
Finding them was the easy part, but it's odd. They remind me of my childhood somehow. I don't remember these flowers specifically, but you must have grown them in the castle garden. If the petals are meant to improve the effectiveness of medicines, it's possible that the court physicers grew them for the tinctures and treatments they made my brother.
If the ducal healers were convinced of their properties, that is all the more reason to begin growing our own supply here. Oh, allow me to use some of the flowers you brought me to make something that might aid you on your travels. I need only a moment to extract the essence from the petals. And here we are. A phial of pure Morganbeard extract. A single drop added to any one of your restoratives will increase its potency. At least I hope it will.
Oh, is it going to be an accessory then? Almost level up. Necessary for increasing consumable potency. Oh, it's just gonna upgrade all our healing items? Adding but a drop of this concentrated extract to any curative or performance enhancing potion will increase its potency. Also insists Nigel of the backyard. Consumable potency enhanced. Okay, seems like it. You have obtained a vial of Morganbeard extract, hereby increasing the potency of most consumables. Both potions and high potions now restore more HP, while strength, stone skin, and lionheart tonics last longer. Ooh. "33 seconds. 24, 48. Okay. Cool, cool. And I even have my... Oh no, I don't have it. I thought I would still wear that thing that increases healing. But no, right, I changed it for the limit break thingy. What even was it called? As long as attacks can be evaded. Okay, so there's definitely unavoidable attacks. Time slots before one. Ah, this one it was. Healing potency of potions by 20%. I mean, if it's a flat out 20% and pushing regular potions to 40%, that would be quite insane. But then again, this is only 12th attack. But this is 30 defense though. Oh, I don't know. I mean, there were a few risky battles, but then again, I was also very, very strict with my potions when I could have easily used a few more.
So if you find any rotten planks, I'll see about replacing them.
Right, let's not take the extra long path. Wait. Totally forgot about that.
So, will it be?
Please let it be the belt. Yes. 18 plus defense points, look at that. Fantastic. Feel a little bit bad about making that other belt now that we're replacing it so early, but...
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
It's just too good to pass up on. Okay, if we're gonna make this, we're gonna need a new Scarlet type, but I'm gonna guess we get it maybe with the next set of hunts or some other way. That is some really juicy gear we have now. Whoops, sorry.
You look well, Clive. I wish I could say the same for Jill. Is she all right?
I wish, but she's probably not too good.
We must be ready to leave for Rosalith at a moment's notice.
Don't worry. Everyone's prepared.
Ah, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Oh, Cleric's Medallion +1. That's even more extra healing than I think. They say it is your men who keep the roads free of beast and bandit. As one whose livelihood is reliant on safe passage from market to market, my chocobos and I thank you.
You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Healing potency of potions by 40%. That is quite good. And I guess in that aspect, never ever is it going to be a flat out 40% increase. Still, like I said, these were just a few tough battles, so I think I'm just gonna hold on to the limit break thingy for now. And if I'm, like, still, if I'm gonna get my ass handed to me, I'm probably gonna deserve it because I'm greeting too much.
Gov gave you the news then? We're leaving for Rosalith. But not before I know exactly what's going on. What have we heard?
All sorts. Nobody was expecting the Dalmacs to open up a new front against the Empire, least of all our friends in the provinces. Reports have been rolling in from all over the place, with no two saying the same thing. I've been passing them on to Vivian, in the hope she can make sense of them. If you're set on going, you'll want to talk to her.
Understood.
Another lesson from Vivian. Lovely. And that wasn't sarcasm, she is actually quite good at teaching that stuff.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite pupil. Let's see now, where did we leave? Well, this is a surprise. My lectures are rarely so well attended.
You know what they say? A little knowledge, can't hurt?
We're going to Rosalith to deal with Kupka. What's the situation there?
Whoa there, Lord Rossfield. I'm sure you're champing at the bit to return to your roost. But to fully understand the present situation, one must first understand how it came to be. Let us begin with the story of Hugo Kupka, or the permanent economic advisor to the Dalmekian government, to give him his formal title. In a republic founded on commerce, there could hardly be a more influential position. It has granted him both extraordinary wealth and extraordinary power. Not that he ever wanted for the latter. Being Titan's dominant, he is also Dalmekia's last line of defense, a fact he has used to his considerable advantage. Why, he was even able to pry Drake's Fang, one of the pillars of the Republic, from Parliament's grip. And he was quick to buy the loyalty of the Fang's protectors. Today they are his faithful creatures, a private army in all but name. The self-same army that marches upon Rosarian soil as we speak. By which I mean Imperial soil, not that you need reminding of the fact. Suffice it to say, the Empire's attentions are elsewhere at present, deadlocked as it is with Dalmekia over its occupation of the Crystalline Dominion, where its legions are now gathered. Scarcely a handful of garrisons remain to secure its western provinces, and half of them left after the fall of Drake's Breath. With the threat of the Ironblood thus diminished, they had little cause to fear a maritime invasion. And so today, only a token force guards the former duchy's shores, as Kupka was quick to descry. He landed his troops on the Rosarian coast without encountering so much as a single ship. All for you, Clive. He wants your head. And so he and his men advance upon Rosalith, not to capture the province, but to draw you out. You said Kupka's forces sailed up the coast. What of Port Isolde, then? Is the city safe? Quite, according to the Guardians of the Flame. The Dalmekian fleet floated by without incident, but not without remark. When they learned Kupka's forces were making for Rosalith, our friends were quick to begin arranging the exodus of her citizens. And so the stage will soon be set for your heroic homecoming. Alas, it will be a more trying task to enter the capital than it was to leave it. Hugo's men hold Buett Bridge, despite the Imperials' repeated attempts to wrest it back from their grasp. And they were careful not to repeat the Empire's mistake in neglecting their coastal defenses. The seas around Rosalith are firmly under Dalmekian control. So tell me, pupil mine, what do you believe to be the best route to Rosalith?
The north. We cross the northern border near Phoenix Gate, then take the road through Stillwind down to the capital. Hardly the quickest route, but at least we won't be spotted.
A little local knowledge goes a long way. And so must you.
We'd best get a move on then.
Oh, will you be going too?
Aye. I've been waiting a long time to give that fucker a taste of his own medicine. I would have missed this for the world.
All right. We should be on our way.
Lead on.
Damn, Gaff is all fire and flame for this. Unfortunately, we're not going to be seeing Starwood again. Apparently directly heading to Rosalie. Though long claimed by the Empire, Rosalie Castle's towering ivory walls still serve as a reminder to all Rosarians of the Duchy's proud past. Back home, after all this time. For real.
Fortify the castle gates at once.
Hugo and his men have been busy. They've already breached the castle's outer wall. The Imperials are holding the ground for now, but it's only a matter of time before the keep falls. Those fuckers really went to town on this place. Almost like they want to wipe it off the map.
Just a means to an end.
All this for one man? They didn't have to go so far.
If you keep your wits about you, I reckon you can make it up to the castle without raising the alarm. I'll sniff out any townsfolk who haven't escaped yet and send them on their way.
Be careful.
Likewise. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
I thought I was ready for this, but...
I know. It's like a nightmare. This was our home. Come on, Clive. We have to keep going.
Capital punishment.
This isn't an invasion. It's a massacre.
He'll stop at nothing, Clive. Nothing.
I don't know what to say about this guy, like...
Why do this?
Clive, We can get through here.
Stone Scepter. Protect. Some opponents will cast protect spells to raise a defensive barrier around their allies that shields them from melee attacks. When engaging protected targets identified with the shield icon above their heads, avoid using your sword and instead employ magic to quickly and efficiently dispel the barrier. This music though, it goes so hard.
There's only one fitting punishment.
There's actually the old theme of the duchy in there when we started the game. Jesus.
I yield! I yield!
Look what we have here.
Gentlemen!
Yeah, you're gonna be needing a few bigger guys to actually take me out, boys.
You won't escape!
I mean, not a big fan of the Imperials, but the aggressiveness with which they kill them.
Cut them down! With me, then! For the Emperor! Out of our way!
Not this way. Oh, shimmy through there.
Come on, take him!
Is that another ninja? Hit me in the middle of my animation. It is a ninja. Whoop! I thought for a second they would be collaborating with an Imperial bot.
We're nearly at the castle. It ends there.
Ah, yeah, this is a view we recognize. Any protect wizard?
Set her loose!
Aww.
They have a curl.
Attack!
Ready?
What do you think?
You and your stupid cats. Okay, don't underestimate. Dang it.
It's building up to something.
We need to stop it. Whatever it takes. It's down.
Then let's make this count.
Can I cancel it? Damn, boy. That felt good. Curl whisker.
Jill!
We meet at last, Sid. Or should I say, Lord Rosfield? I've been looking for you for a very long time.
Let her go, Kupka.
I'm so glad you accepted my invitation. I went to some trouble with the decorations. Do you like what I've done with the place?
Bastard.
Such a pity your predecessor couldn't join us. But I am sure you will prove compelling company. Be still, little snowflake. I would not have you melt before your starring moment. Now, on to the festivities.
That's just great, that is. I suppose it's up to me then.
Headsman!
Where do you want me?
You! Bring the prisoner!
Yeah, that's no more than she deserves for getting into bed with an outlaw.
We should get into mine.
Lord Kupka commands your presence.
You're to bear witness to the girl's execution.
Such a waste.
Gav! Shh!
Crystal fetters are a bastard to open, just so you know. Don't worry, I'll have them off before you can blink.
Where's Jill?
In the courtyard.
Shit. We have to hurry.
The Imperials have sounded the retreat and cleared out of the castle. But the place is still swarming with Kupka's men.
Leave them to me.
I'll make my way up top and circle round the back. Quick as you like, eh? Nearly forgot.
Hold on, Jill. I'm coming. I have to get to the courtyard.
There was ever a time Ifrit has to show up, it's now. So many potions.
Don't you let her die.
Even more potions, no time to look around.
I hope you've got a plan, Clive, because we are fucked if you don't.
Whoa!
Jill, can you stand?
Come, Lord Rosby. Don't tell me you tire of my entertainment.
Enough!
Yes. Perhaps it is time we served the main repast. I trust you are hungry!
Need this?
Much obliged.
Stay close. We're getting out of here. And Toggle, thank you.
What are you, boy?
Later. Anyone with me? That
includes you two.
These guys are awfully weak. Don't you touch my dog! Come on.
Can you still fight?
The stagger from the first attack cancelled. Made it impossible to dodge a second. Swing at me, big guy, you're not gonna hit anything. You just had to go there, did you? Stay down.
Still breathing, are you? Excellent. Then Lord Kupka's reward shall be ours.
Double ninjas.
I thought bad news always came in threes.
Let him come.
Gaff, I hope you're holding out, my boy. Good show, good show.
It's over.
For now. But I bet that wasn't the last of them. And they won't stop hunting us until Kupka's dead. So you get in there and finish the job, eh?
Go on. If they come again, we'll hold them back.
All right. But be careful.
How the ever-flying fuck, excuse me, are we gonna hold him off if he's gonna prime? Oh, you're just the most amazing boy I've ever seen, even though I have no idea what you are.
Kupka took our home, Clive. Don't let him take yours.
Don't worry about us. Go.
Sorry, Gav.
Kupka took our home, Clive. Don't let him take yours. Jill'll be safe with me. I promise.
Of course. Thank you, Gav. I have full trust in you. Alright.
I promise you, Sid. He'll die by my hand.
Don't you fucking dare sit on my father's throne. This is an adult game. I don't care about my swearing either anymore.
Kupka.
You're late. Trouble on the way.
Just enjoying your entertainment.
How gratifying. Have you come to defend your father's throne, Lord Rosfield? The Grand Duchy of Rosaria. A realm without a ruler, an army, even a people. A veritable kingdom of dust. Truly, I see no throne to defend.
No! Enough of your games, Kupka. Just tell me what you want.
Sid's head in a box. Imagine my disappointment when I learned that he met his end at the hand of another. And my relief to learn that you had taken up his thrice damned name. Your master slew Benedicta Harmon and defiled her body. If you choose to bear that murderer's name, then you shall answer for his crimes.
The only crimes I shall answer for are my own. Sid did everything in his power to save that woman, though she was long past saving. And so I did what he couldn't. It was me all along, Hugo.
It was you. You killed her.
I did.
Then I am fortunate indeed. I had thought the most I could wish for was to take the life of one he loved, just as he did to me. But it seems I was wrong. And I shall have my revenge.
We shared a dream! I would be the king of the world! She would be my queen! And together, we would rule like the gods we are! But you crushed that dream, ground it into dust! Hail Mary, Rose free
many people have you killed? How many dreams have you crushed? You're not the only one who's seen their world fall apart around them. You'll get no pity from me, Kupka. No pity. And no mercy. Now die!
Okay, observe and learn first.
This time, you learned. What becomes of those who dare to cross me?
Cross! I'll kill you!
Kick? No. Kick? Now.
Die by my hand, Frostfield. My hatred for you is unending, unyielding. Let this palace be your grave.
What? Oh, shit.
God, I love this track so much.
Chosen. I am in my heart. There's no escape.
Okay.
You'll always be my domain.
Of course, there's gonna be follow-up now. Final Fantasy 14, what the heck? Right. Okay, this again. No! Whoa!
Just like your forefathers. Forge your answer!
Ow! Freaking combos. No! Yikers. Frickin' heck. Am I sure I'm not playing Elden Ring right now? Freaking dodge that. Yeah, I deserved that. I got greedy there. He was severely pushing his levels towards the end there. Oh, thank God that's a level up so my health is restored. Damn, what an amazing... Jesus. Earth Shard. We're gonna be needing that for our sword upgrade. He's not gonna be dead though, right? He's definitely gonna prime. Oh!
I'll kill you! I'll kill you! I'll kill you! I'll fucking kill you.
There. You mustn't get yourself worked up.
Wait!
Another time, Mythos. Is that all of them?
I think so.
Well, load of scum. Who the fuck invited them? Not that that's the biggest surprise we've had today. Where did you learn to do that, Torgal? Not telling, eh? Suit yourself.
Gav, we have to find Clive.
Right, sorry.
Guys.
You missed one.
We were worried.
So was I. I was so close. If it hadn't been for my gift, I would have finished him.
I'm just glad you got out of there alive.
When did the Royalists arrive?
Right after you went inside. Just when we thought we were shot of Titans, lot. In pile Odins. Not enough of them to worry us, though.
No. You didn't see the one who took Kupka away.
So, what? You think they came here to save him? Well, I'll be fucked if I know what's going on, but every minute we spend racking our brains, that bastard's getting further away. So what do we do?
back to the hideaway. I'm too tired to think. As are you, by the looks of it. And after what Jill's been through. Let's worry about Kupka later, shall we?
Aye. Alright. Well, give us a chance to solve the riddle of your magic mud, too. Hey, how you feeling? Ready to go home?
Mythos, he said. That name doesn't really do anything for me right now. I couldn't really make out who it was, but that must have been Odin's dominant then, though I kind of at first thought it looked a little bit like Joshua. I've seen so much worse in this game already. Like, indicated beheadment, a guy getting an axe to the face.
You're more of a wreck than this place. Is this what you call taking better care of yourself? No more excuses, your ladyship. I order you to rest.
Fine. I'll rest.
Don't worry, Gav. She's in good hands.
But we should have never let her fall into Hugo's. Back when he had some like. The question is, where is he now?
And what the hell were those royalists doing there?
I was wondering about that all the way home.
Otto may have heard something. I'll talk to him.
And I'll talk to Tomes.
The lawsman. About what?
About your faithful hound for a start. If any four-legged friend's ever done that before, I'm betting Tomes will have read about it. But what I want to know is, what happens afterwards? It's all well and good Torgal saving our arses, but if it costs him what it cost Jill...
Right. Let me know if you learn anything.
Will do. And you do the same, eh?
Jill. Listen to Talia.
I will. Thank you.
Bolts from the blue. But like, as I was about to say, I've seen so much gore and nasty stuff in this game already, but then they go ahead and show just cutting that guy's hands off. And not only that, afterwards he goes into the weirdest gorilla ape rage I've ever seen with a man without hands. Right, so Titan's powers are quite interesting, since I actually know them from the demo quite well. From the Esper demo that also happened to be in the regular demo. The power of Earth. Clive has claimed a portion of the Icon Titan's essence. Attuning with Titan not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities, such as Wind Up, a singular strike that increases in potency when charged. Ability details are found on the Abilities tab in the main menu. Titan's iconic feat, Titanic Block, can be used to fend off most incoming attacks. Using X immediately after a perfectly timed precision block will initiate a devastating counter. That is actually so freaking fun to do. I mean, it's kind of basically like a parry. The timing is more hard to actually hit than just your regular dodge. but I guess you're not as defenseless as when you would try an actual parry, because the shield is or might still protect you. So yeah, this is actually the point where I'm gonna have to think about if and what I throw out. Right, I should have thought about that in... well, who does actually? Because in the demo, I think at least the icon positioning was the same, so I probably should have thought that in the main game there was someone before Titan. Raging Fist. Step forward and deliver a binding flurry of high-speed punches. Blocking an enemy attack with a step forward increases the potency of the following punches. There was the wind-up, punch forward, hold to wind-up attack. Further increasing potency. While you're actually quite vulnerable while charging these attacks up, you can also just cancel them with a dodge, if I remember correctly. Slap fist to the ground, dealing damage to all enemies within range. Hold to increase range, can be used in mid-air. Can be used in mid-air? That is interesting. Right, I should really spend my ability points now to maybe actually think about changing some stuff. Drive both hands into the ground, causing the land to surge upwards, sending nearby small enemies flying. Okay, also pretty good, but this is going to be one heck of a cooldown. 95. This was 90, 110, 120. Mastery increases limit break gauge gain upon blocking an attack. Precision blocks fill the limit break gauge at a faster rate than Titanic blocks. Shoot, this is actually a no-brainer for me to slot in then. Because I kind of would like a playstyle where I focus on building and using limit break lots. Upgrade extends precise execution window. Same for this. I mean, how tight is it actually now? It doesn't look that tight. We do have the points though, so let's just buy this. Same as these. I mean, I could maybe throw Wicked Wheel out. Well, it is all good and fun to use it sometimes. I think most of the times I use it is really just not that effective. Also, it might be interesting to... well, with Gouge, we can actually build up the points, really, the stagger bonus really fast. But we might get more damage in if we just get the Titan abilities, because they're going to be faster. Because obviously bosses and everything have way too short of a stagger time to just waste the entire stagger duration with building up Gouge points through Gouge. So much thinking. So much thinking. I mean, I immediately would have said I throw out Blind Justice, but I really see the appeal now, as you saw with the Curl back then, and even with Kupka and the Lizard and the Volcano Mountain. Like, that is actually insanely good to... Right, if I keep that, I could probably just throw out Gouge then, because that thing also pretty good diminishes... the enemy's guard bar or break bar. I should also try way more often. I should have done this in Kupka's fight also way more often. Instead of jumping like a moron and trying to timely dodge all these ground wave attacks, I could have just air juggled myself with Deadly Embrace. But in the heat of the moment, I totally forgot. Any missive? Ask about Nectar's adventures.
I trust you wrapped up warm.
Ooh, our first A rank. Rumors spreading throughout the southern reaches of Rosaria of a pool of opalescent ooze that has been sighted in the moors and meadows of the region. While it resembles naught but a puddle of strange sludge from a distance, any man or beast that draws too close is met with masses of slimy hands that drag their prey into a gaping, grinning maw. Is this what we want for our children? Obviously we don't want that. Old Hill. And that must give me...
Kupka and his men have their fun with more than a few.
That must be the...
Their old tricks again.
That must be the...
White as a sheet when they
Can you guys stop? I'm trying to say something here. That must be the jelly thing that is gonna give me the craft thing for... For, you know...
So, will it be?
The bracelets here. Gelatinous mess. But then we're gonna be missing out on Scarletide.
Anything else?
Unless I figure out how to get this. How are you doing, Goots?
Come on, Clive! I was worried I'd never see you again.
Well, don't just stand there, gob.
Let me guess, I cannot buy Scarletide from you? It's probably too rare. Definitely not.
Oh, don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Oh, Maeve knows how to...
Oh, sweet Rosalie. Rosalide.
Boy soldiers with their ruby stain, stick steeds fed to the fire, shall never burn away the pain, till one man tops the pyre.
Also, I meant to point out just what an absolute beast that Dominant of Odin is to actually lift Kupka from punching him in the fist and then with just one arm lifting him above his head like that. And even balancing such a heavy brute like him on his fist while carrying him out. I mean, obviously video game logic, and that is in no way possible in real life, but still, the absolute display of chatness. And lastly, I know it's definitely a dumb question, but if he's gonna prime now, is he gonna have his hands or not? I guess he is gonna be, because we've also seen with ourselves and Garuda back then when we were fully primed of losing limbs and simply regrowing them. But still, it's so weird.
It's alright. Sid has nothing.
Homecoming. I apologize for what happened at Rosalie. I fear what might have... I fear what might have been had, not you, Gav and Toggle fought so fiercely. Once again, you were there when I needed you most, and for that I shall forever be grateful. Seeing the city I had once come to know as my home reduced to flame and rubble has left me with such much sadness in my heart. But the time for looking back is beyond us. We must focus on the here and now. Our memories will be waiting for us when this is all through. Signed, Jill. Do-do-do. Okay, I'm gonna speak with Otto because I kind of want to get a hint on how the story is gonna continue, but then I think I'm gonna have to wait until tomorrow to play some more because it's getting really, really late. I mean, we're already sitting at 3.5 hours, so I think that's more than enough for one stream. Even though it's not my usual 4 hours. But then again, we also saw some quite insane stuff today already.
Kurt and his men had their fun with more than a...
Otto, is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
Oh, she's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the curse breakers and their other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet, but it's only a matter of time.
Right. Let me know when you find something.
There he is. All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Mid. When did you get back?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvas in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right. You win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her. While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the Professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on. Breath of fresh air. Bloody tempest, more like.
Boy, Otto, you got my guilt.
Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
That little...
The storeroom, was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
Who is she? Can someone pick me up? Help? Vivian?
And how may I assist you today?
Ask about Mid?
We met under curious circumstances.
I think it is fair to say it was during my time at the university. I'd returned to my lecture hall to collect some notes and discovered Mid crouched on the lectern, sketching some design or other by candlelight. It transpired that she had fashioned a key and had been using my classroom as her own secret study, a place of quiet refuge from overzealous tutors and the like.
Naturally.
I insisted she leave, but Mid being Mid, she refused to take no for an answer, and before I knew it, I had not only allowed her to continue her late-night studies, but had agreed to take her on as a pupil into the bargain. Though I soon wished I hadn't, her refusal to defer to authority was no less evident in my lectures. Was this my reward for years of painstakingly study, I wondered, to be teased and tormented by some all-stained stripling who seemed to delight in my discomfort?
Still.
Our time together was not entirely disagreeable, not least because it was she who unearthed the plot against my life and encouraged you to come and whisk me away to safety. And so I came to take refuge in your base of operations, just as she once did in mine. Reading comprehension.
What is it that you wish to learn?
Bahamas. Alright, I can check the dominant as well. Where we'll see Kupka, Benedicta. Right, Geralt died. Was it this guy? The Lord Commander. Alright, Odin's... Right, it was the Lord Commander, I think. Or was it really this guy? Might have been this guy. Since they mentioned something of the Empire joining us in our rumble there. He addressed us first as Mythos. So he probably does already know about all this. Holy Prince, second son of Emperor Sylvester of the Holy Empire Sanbrag and the third of Empress Annabella, making him half-brother to both Prince Dion and Clive. His mother has involved him in the affairs of the Imperial Court since he was a small child. And what a freaking good job she's done. God, that's an image I want to forget out of my... Anyways, any friend of the hideaway, Midadol Telamon, student of engineering at the University of Canver. She is as well versed in the secrets of modern and fallen technology as any scholar in the Twins, and means to put that knowledge to use in service of the hideaway. Oh, I see. So she knows all about echoes and stuff. Right, anyways, let's continue next time because my clock and my PC just hit 11 p.m. Okay, I'm lying, it's 10 p.m, 59 minutes and 30 seconds, but I hope you'll forgive me. Anyways, this has been an amazing session of Final Fantasy 16, and obviously, as usual, I cannot wait to continue. I'm gonna try my best to do it as soon as possible, but you know, sometimes you just have bad days and gotta take a break, but it's definitely gonna happen. So with that being said, enjoy the rest of your day, evening, and I hope you're gonna have a good start into Friday until it's weekend time and we can all get some well-deserved rest. And with that, thanks again, and until next time.